run till you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, skirling a tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What fat piece of shit was in this chair before me? Look at this, fucked everything up, dude. I'm just having a day, boys. Just having a day. Can't scroll Twitter without seeing something about fucking. Can't even say it.
Can't even say it.
Can't even say it.
Yeah.
Schmap
It rhymes with schmeb schmeen.
Schmap schmeem. Gotta be careful though. Some of that shit's fake. Oh, yeah. They paid me to say that. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Ringside Live, WoodwardSports.com. Easy by Smooth Reaction, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
Packed Monday show for you. Some Detroit Pistons news. Shout out to Jalen Duren making the All-Star game.
Shout out.
We got the Red Wings to talk about, but first and foremost, let's bury it, fellas. What happened Friday night between the two of you during the Michigan State stream? Did it all end well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good stream. Shout out to Art and Jakes for having us. They put on a blast. A bunch of people showed up. Unfortunately, Michigan State wasn't able to get it done. But if you spot a team as good as Michigan 20 points in the first half, you're probably not going to come back from that one. And they cut it down, made it a close game and even took the lead, but they couldn't make shots down the stretch, and Michigan did. Kadu and Yaxel and Kadu you do and Yaxel Annenborg. McKinney hit some big shots. Yeah, Michigan State couldn't hit shots down the stretch, and Michigan did. So,
shout out the boys in blue, baby. Yeah, Michigan came out to play. Shout out to Art and Jake. Shout out to Spenny. Shout out to Jeff, Brendan. Shout out intern Joey making a name for himself.
Yeah.
It was a great time to go out to Art and Jake's in Lansing. It was 98%, obviously, Spartans. So when they got the crowd rolling, when Breslin was rolling, when State was going on that comeback, Art and Jake's was actually as loud as can be as well. And then, when the big threes hit on for Go Blue, tried to get it going a little bit, but there was only like three guys. We would make eye contact, and Art and Jake's like pointing at each other. It was like three people, all with Michigan stuff.
You guys
on.
scared to cheer out loud?
No.
They all made out in the bathroom, too.
Spenny wishes he had eyes on that. But it was a great time through and through at Art and Jake's, and Michigan showed out. They started turning the ball over in the second half. Sparty came back. You were expecting them to, make a stand. They did. Michigan survived it, overcame it, and Yaxel, watch out. Kadu, how do you do? Kado, balling from outside. Mara's a beast inside. Morris Johnson Jr. This team is built differently, and they showed why they are a legit national championship contender against State in one of the most hostile environments in America.
Yeah, it was tough for Michigan State. Like I said, you can get away with, spotting a team 15 points if it's Rutgers. Like, you came back and you won that one, but against a team like Michigan, you cannot do that. You can't go down that much in the first half. They were playing like dog shit in the first half. The defense really turned it on in the second half, but like I said, lack of a secondary shot creator was the thorn in the heart of the Spartans. I thought Jordan Scott looked pretty good. He's going to need to step up and be a guy that they can rely on down the stretch.
They look pretty good at times.
Because they don't. It's Jeremy Fears, and then they don't have really anybody else that's creating their own shot.
That the first 10, maybe 5 minutes of the first half, they couldn't hit a three-point shot. They had like so many wide open, like the perimeter again, just killing them. Mm-hmm. I'm disappointed loss. Obviously Michigan did whoop some ass, but Michigan also playing the referees a little bit too. I ain't gonna lie, they're flopping a little bit. They're just selling calls or jumping into guys.
What? Yeah. Are you saying the one play on Cheddar?
A couple of them, dude. They're playing kind of dirty too.
Michigan was?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen this. Let's get some examples. Really? The fellas, the one hook and hold was the questionable call that I think, was a big play. If I'm not mistaken, I think State got one later in the game.
Yeah.
As well. So I saw Fears was using his body smartly the way a veteran, guard does, gaining the fouls, and then Cheddar got a guy in the air and he used them for it. He got to the line. I got to see some of these clips.
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Please do.
There's definitely one on the perimeter. I don't know who it was. One of the taller, melanin-less gentlemen.
Yeah, it was Cheddar.
Oh, that's one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's always bitching about it, too, post-game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a...
I mean, they still lost the game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's
but
a
when they were
chippy
trying
game.
to fight and come back, that shit was, bit them in the ass a little
It
bit.
was a chippy game for sure. And yeah, now you got to go and beat them in Breslin, or go beat them in Chrysler.
I will say this one thing. Dusty May or Farmer before the game.
That was serious aura farming.
That was tough. That's a great picture.
I like it. Learn the rivalry. Get out there early, experience what's going on. It's good. It's good to have this rivalry be a rivalry again. So, got to go beat them in Chrysler.
Surprise to nobody. I'm getting ripped in the chat for knowing the foul calls on the play because we watched every single play of the game and called it live. Shout out everybody for tuning in to that. We're gonna have some hype live streams for this rivalry. I think the Dusty May thing, I listened to the post game. He said once he started to walk out, he couldn't turn backwards. So he went in and embraced it. He went in and embraced it. So that's why he obviously sat down.
I respect it.
Yeah,
and that's going to be one of those photos.
That lives in the rivalry.
Yep, that photo.
Yeah, it's a tough photo for sure.
Especially since last time was the last time they beat them?
Pre-COVID.
2018. Last time they won in East Lansing.
First time they've won in East Lansing since COVID.
Yeah, and if that team goes further or far, which I should expect them to in the tournament, that's definitely gonna be one of those moments.
They're probably going to be, Michigan takes care of business the rest of the year. They'll probably be a number 1 seed. So
MSU had won 4 straight going into that one, 7 of the last 9 going into it in 8 years since winning in East Lansing for Michigan. So they did what they needed to do, and Spenny and I, in terms of the bet, we got State can keep it alive and keep Spenny's hopes alive if they win in Chrysler.
How you feeling about that one?
I feel good. Like I said, they gotta learn from what they did, and you can't spot a team like that. I think they're going to get off to a much better start in the next game because that's really what killed them from the jump. So, got to be prepared and go in there and punch them back in the mouth.
26-12 from Yaxel.
Yeah.
Chris, is there draft type for that guy? Is anyone?
Yeah,
he's going to be a lottery pick.
Yeah,
I've heard
He would have been a
buzz,
lottery
but-
pick last year.
Yeah, I only asked because the one kid. I mean, you could tell watching, I guess, but who kicked State out of the tournament? Brom, I think his name was.
Yeah.
I can't think of his first name.
Christian, or not Christian Brown.
But he had like a game like that too.
Was Auburn, the kid from Auburn.
Auburn, yeah. He had a game like that too, but obviously it ended up, it wasn't favorable in the eyes of the NBA. Big, slow, but at the college level, I mean, that's like an elite guy. I just sometimes I wonder, but yeah, Axel been talked about as a lottery guy.
Yeah. That's what I've heard, but I can't really speak to. I don't really dive into prospects until draft season mainly.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
I can't speak on it, but I have heard that name floated as a
Yeah, he's going to be a lottery pick for sure.
I would say late lottery. If he can hit his threes, you'll have a place for him getting meaningful minutes on an NBA team. But if he can't hit his threes, it's going to be more of like a stretch four that doesn't stretch the ball too much. More built for the college game in terms of right now until he can solidify that three-point shot. That's what I would say on Yaxel. Because he plays defense at a very high level as well.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Phil, the shittiest fantasy football player I know. All right,
Shout out,
Mr.
Phil.
Fucking veto every trade. I hate you, Phil. I love you, Phil. He hopped in the group chat the following day. He was like, "Oh, Michigan State women lost too. We swept you this weekend. Tough weekend for Sparty, huh?" Like, no, you didn't watch that game.
Nobody
No one of you guys fucking watched that game. You can't parade that one.
No. We're a dodgeball school. No, they did beat Penn State, though, in hockey, which was good. It was an outdoor game. It was fucking sweet. Fuck Gavin McKenna. Fuck Penn State, so it's always good to beat them. But, yeah, obviously disappointing. Disappointing loss there. Like I said, Michigan hit the shots they needed to down the stretch, and MSU couldn't. That's what happened.
Speaking of outdoor hockey games, you see the goalie fight?
Yeah.
Vasilevsky put that man
awesome.
down.
Yeah, he did.
That was tough.
Vasilevsky's a big, angry Russian dude I would not want.
The way he was coming in that fight, I'm like, okay. And Vasilevsky would fucking treat him like a boy.
Yeah.
That was kind of awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
How about that shit? I got family in Florida right now just for vacation. Mm-hmm. The one time they have an outdoor game in Florida,
It's cold.
there was fucking the
Snow.
fountains froze over.
Yeah.
Yeah. A legitimate freeze in Orlando. That's nuts. For it to be the exact time, I get it happens every once in a while, but for it to be the exact time NHL goes to have a fucking outdoor game, that's nuts.
It's all a distraction.
They're controlling the weather, man. Check the emails. I'm just kidding.
Plastic snow.
Someone find that email. I gotta find out. Are they controlling the weather? What's going on there, man? I'm delaying. I'm 100% burying the lead because Detroit Lions.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah. You want to go break early or what?
No.
He said no.
I want to delay it as much as possible too, because
Yep.
not gonna crash out.
Here we go again.
We're putting the band back together, boys. The worst defense the Lions have ever seen, and they're adding two of the guys that
Doubling down.
didn't play at all last year. And I don't know. We're going to talk about it. But before we do that, Jalen Duren, All-Star. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the horny-ass aunties on X for taking care of business, doing what we needed them to do. Deolante HD with the super chat says, shout out Levi and Pascal returning next year. At what point does everyone wake up and realize we're still SOL? Damn.
Yeah, that's the lead we're burying.
Yeah.
Have been burying.
Shout out Katrina in the chat. We got to pull the Band-Aid off. Yeah, we do.
No, don't like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
You know,
actually wearing glasses to hide my tears.
there are reports and rumors, not to be confirmed yet, but rumors that Josh Pascal saw Spencer Raxter leg pressing 630 pounds on Friday and was like, wow, I got to get back with the team after that. So
it's kind of all your fault.
yeah. Sorry, my thighs, they don't save lives.
All right, let's go to break. Come back. I guess we'll talk about it.
Lions news. Breaking Lions news.
Breaking news.
Impact edge rusher returns to the team. Ryan's going to clickbait the shit out of this one.
And stuff.
Lions signing Impact high draft pick edge rusher. Let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody, we mean everybody, can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. If you want to intimidate Josh Pascal with how much you can do on a leg press, you can do it at Planet Fitness. Find one near you at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, in the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road at the Massage Chair House. They got chairs for everybody and anybody, no matter what size you are, no matter how many Super Bowl rings you've won. I'm just hint the type of people that shop there. All right, scan the QR code, go visit massagechairhouse.com right now.
And let me tell you about hockey talk and hot breaks. Listen, forget the flowers. Let's talk hockey. If you're a single man like me, you probably don't have a lot of plans for Valentine's Day. Well, I'm going to give you some right now. Darren McCarty and his friends are putting on a show at the Diamondback Music Hall in Belleville. You can get in. Doors are at 6. Show is at 7. Again, Diamondback Music Hall in Belleville. Pre-sale tickets available now, $25 a pop. Don't settle for a boring Valentine's Day. I'm probably just going to be sitting in my house eating cold cheese roll-ups. Make sure you go check out Hockey Talk and Heartbreak, the Diamondback Music Hall in Belleville. Get your tickets today at diamondbackmusichall.com.
Why you gotta make it so sad?
I mean, my friends say that I eat like I'm in jail.
You do eat like you're in
And
jail.
it's like people are like,
We'll be chilling at Smitty's house. He comes out of the kitchen with a fucking
it's just
a jail cook-up.
It's not.
You eat worse than people in jail, honestly.
Dude, it's good. I literally salivate thinking about it. Like when I'm driving home, I'm like, damn, I'm about to have some cold meat and cheese rolls with no dressing and eat them off of my laptop case while I finish my work for the day.
Dip them in my tears.
It's I might get a little crazy and put them in the microwave, you know. normally eating them cold.
That's so fucking funny.
It's good.
I mean, nothing. Honestly, nothing is wrong with it because like I feel like everyone.
It's just a sandwich, but I use tortillas instead of bread.
I gave Bryson one yesterday.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, he was eating tortilla by itself. I'm like, dude, you gotta upgrade.
I do that too sometimes. Sometimes I just don't even put the meat and cheese and just eat the tortilla.
All right, that's actually kind of sad.
I mean, it's not like I'm not depressed, guys.
Well, I think it's a combination.
I don't have a problem, guys.
It's a combination of. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing Valentine's Day, but I'm probably eating cheese
But
roll-ups.
I'm eating by myself in my house, and I'll be drinking alone. No.
All right, the goal is to
Valentine's Day is
get
a
my
scam
guy
anyways.
Spinny a Valentine's date in time to watch D-Mac do his thing. So if you guys know any Haas out there, Huz as the kids call him.
I mean, I can find a hug.
That's what I'm saying. Find a hug. Get you a hug.
I'm not trying. I don't want hugs. I don't want the hugs anymore. I'm
you
trying to
keep
find a
saying
wife.
that, dude. I know, but you gotta. Maybe you could.
Can't turn a hug into a wife. That's like rule number 1.
Can't turn a hug into a hug, what?
I can change her.
Folk. All right.
Wow, that's called shame eating, says Xavier D. It's good. I don't know, man. I got like sometimes if I'm feeling a little crazy, I'll put some lettuce on it.
No dressing is a little crazy, but again, we've all. All right, so we can relate, but I think we all relate from like when we were 14 or when we were poor. That's probably what it is. You grew up poor.
I
don't know if you grew up poor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor.
Like
You poor fuck.
I mean, yeah.
I grew up poor. My sister used to make fucking mustard sandwiches.
I used to do the like cinnamon sugar toast. That was good.
Clutch.
Yeah. Hello. Like, I mean, I eat the same thing at the same time pretty much every day. I know what I like, and I stick to my guns.
Oh, man.
Like I said, sometimes I'll throw them in the microwave, jazz it up a little bit. But I'm a cold cut guy. I like cold cuts. Sue me.
K-Boo, is this show about dating or football? I'm good with either one, just curious. A little bit of both.
A little bit of
both with Valentine's
I
Day.
am in
You
love
play
with
your
the game.
cards right. You got.
By the way,
both.
we did kick off Black History Month with fucking Cooper Flagg dropping 49. Being the youngest player in NBA history to do so. Shout out.
White boy winter don't stop just because it's February, baby.
Yeah, I guess so, dude.
Cooper Flagg. Happy Black History Month. Nick.
Crazy. That team healthy should like be good, no?
Oh, the Mavs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I thought they'd do something.
if Kyrie was healthy with Kyrie and AD and Cooper Flagg, they would be pretty insane.
Yeah,
have
and
some good role
I'm like
players,
thinking
too.
back on it too. Like Kyrie is another one of those guys just can't stay healthy as well.
And listen, like, I can cook. Like, I worked in food service for a long time. I know how to cook. I'm a good cook. I just don't have, like, I don't want to spend the time an hour cooking it and then cleaning up all the pans and shit. I'd rather just roll roll up the meat and eat it. Like, you know?
The worst part, Spinny doesn't offer any. When you go over his house, he just pops down next to you and starts eating these fucking cold roll-ups.
It does sound depressing when you say it like that. And like I said, I don't do dishes because I have paper plates if I want to use the paper plate.
Same. This is fucking blow.
But I normally just put them on my laptop case, and while I'm finishing, grab one, keep editing.
Paper plates all the way.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, Spinny, you are sad because of a specific reason. And that is because the Detroit Lions are returning Josh Pascal and Levi Enrique to a technicality in their contracts. Did you look into this at all yet?
No. No.
So because both of them were technically not on IR, they were on the non-football injury list because they're pre-existing to football activities. Their regular contracts never kicked in for the Detroit Lions last season while they were under contract. Therefore, I think it's called a toll in which they just roll over into the next season. So now last year's one-year deal with guaranteed money for Levi Onwuzurike kicks in this year if they decide to keep him. Technically, it's just the rights to the contracts. They could run him up, have him return, or let him walk. I don't know what's going to happen yet, for sure.
They're going to bring him back.
They're going to bring him back.
They're going to bring both of them back.
Can I be honest, by the way? I'm not mad at Levi. Huh? When healthy.
What?
When healthy, like he ain't bad. He's not
when
bad.
Is he healthy?
What the?
Well, that's a fair question. But, I mean.
Not again. Not again. Fool me once.
Can't get fooled again. I agree, Nick. I wouldn't want them back. I mean, like, what are we doing? Sure, you're going to get them on, a $2 million deal, and hopefully they stay healthy, and hopefully they can participate in practice, and maybe even, show up to a game once in a while. And
hopefully Spinning gets a Valentine's Day.
Hopefully. Hopefully, and listen, I don't want them to get comfortable because of these guys. I don't want Brad Holmes to be like, okay, we don't need to address the defensive line now. We've got Josh Pascal and Levi Onwuzurike coming back. No, that cannot be a thing. You cannot even, if they do retain them, you cannot even treat them like they're on the team. Because anything you get out of these guys when it comes to playing any type of games is a bonus. They have to be seen as ghosts. Because you cannot count on them to play a game, let alone a whole season. So would I freak out? Would I crash out if they did pick up these extensions, if they did re-sign Levi Onwuzurike and Josh Pascal? I wouldn't be happy, but I would freak out if they didn't address the defensive line on top of that. You still need to add to that defensive line. You still need to bring in a defensive tackle, a veteran defensive tackle, because Roy Lopez and DJ Reader are both gone. You still need to bring in a different edge rusher to put opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, because you're not going to re-sign Al-Quadin Muhammad, and you're losing some other guys as well. So I'm not going to freak out like, oh, they're signing them again. Blah! But if they use that as an excuse to not address the defensive line, then I'll have a problem.
I'm wholeheartedly there with you on that part.
Yeah.
You can't allow this to let you grow complacent. This isn't, I guess, like, inform people. The bull.
Yeah. You fell into a doorknob, huh?
I don't want Brad Holmes to grow complacent. And so for people to, I don't know where I was going with that one before the stairs comment, to be honest with you. But I'm with you on that one. You got to still go grab somebody. I love Josh Pascal. I think he's a great guy. But on the football field, we've kind of seen what he is, and there are levels. Like, there are levels above the play of Josh Pascal, with all due respect to him. I am personally okay with Levi Onwuzurike returning.
Yeah.
But there are also levels above the play of Levi Onwuzurike. You can't grow complacent, again, especially when you're in striking distance of going to the damn Super Bowl. So I'm with you on that one. Again, that's the part I wanted to say, actually, because I saw somebody say when I tweeted this out, fire Brad, please. This isn't like a Brad's bringing him back by choice. I mean, kind of is. But it's not like he went and re-signed him. Their contracts never kicked in because of the injuries that didn't happen during football activities to the Detroit Lions. So therefore, they didn't fulfill their obligations of their side of the contract. So they're just added back onto your roster. They just roll over like that. It's not Brad decisively, it's not Brad making this decision to bring him back. Kind of is, though.
It kind of is.
Yeah. This should be a combined like $5 million total. Like, you're talking about two guys that do not play. Let me illustrate this to you, fellas. Out of 85 potential games played for Levi Onwuzurike since he got drafted, he started 10 games for the Detroit Lions, and he's put up 3.5 sacks out of 85 potential games played.
Not great.
For Levi Onwuzurike. That is a guy that I do not trust. If you want to bring him back as the 53rd player on this team to maybe get a little playing time if he can prove to be healthy, which he hasn't throughout his NFL career, let's give it a go as the 53rd spot on your roster. Let's talk about the 52nd spot, Josh Pascal. That's where we're going, because out of 68 potential games, Josh Pascal has started 18 of them. Wow, a little bit more than Levi over there. Let's see what the production looks like. 5 sacks in a potential 68 games. These are guys that can't stay healthy, and when they're healthy, they're not difference makers. I think we all know Pascal is better in the run game than he is at getting to the quarterback, but that doesn't change the fact that this team still needs to get in the backfield, wreak havoc, and Pascal and Levi don't do that, and they just seem, once again, like we're getting the band back together and you're falling in love with your own players. I don't like this whatsoever. It does give them another excuse, and it's another bargain bin Brad, along with falling in love with your own guy Dan. It seems like that a little bit with these two guys that Brad Holmes drafted in the second round that he can't say goodbye to because they were failed draft picks.
Can I ask this, though, like just logically, with just assets you're given? Say these guys do have some value on the open market. Another team is interested in giving them another chance. Like, you have them on a contract. You have their rights. So if you are bringing them back and that team does want them, can you then, maybe acquire a draft pick for it? Give me a 6-7 round pick. I'm serious. I know you're looking at me crazy like that, but like, you have their rights. Why let them walk for nothing?
I mean, to erase the stain on this team, to get this just cultivated injury monster out of the locker room, like we need to get that kind of, and I don't want to go too far with it, but those kinds of players got no place in our locker room.
Can't say that in February, man.
Sorry, you need some health, man, and I wouldn't pick it up. I wouldn't pick up their deals. I wouldn't. I would rather sign somebody that is going to play.
Levi's on a $1 million deal.
Don't care. Levi
doesn't play.
Labartney with the super chat says, "Lovely, we're good at edge already. We better lose Marcus. MD, sorry." And he said, "Shout out to Spenny's meat rolls." So shout out to Labartney.
Shout out to Spenny's meat rolls.
Hook
my boy Spenny up, so he's serving a different kind of meat roll on Valentine's Day.
I'm trying to serve some kind of meat roll on Valentine's Day, and it ain't one that you put in the microwave. But
at least it's not MD.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's Marcus Davenport. It's Emmanuel Mosley. It's Levi Onwuzurike. It is all of these guys. It is the consistency of re-signing injured players that you know are going to get injured. It's just a matter of time. And then being like, don't worry, we addressed the position. Or we have the pieces we need. No, you don't. You got guys that don't play. And it's just, I don't want more guys on the roster, taking up roster spots, taking away money you could allocate to other players that aren't going to play.
$1 million though for Levi, that's nothing.
If he doesn't play, it is nothing.
The goal obviously is that he plays, but that's the one.
My goal is to give some lady my meat roll, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
And you said the exact same
it's
thing.
Cold.
I remember with Mosley, Easy, you were like $1 million. It's nothing. I'm willing to take that chance.
Yeah, I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah, I'm rich as fuck, boy. But I don't. Broke, bitch. I don't see how you can. I hate that the camera's on me right now. But I'm saying that when it comes down to it, like you've already seen this experiment happen before, and at this point, it is those 3 letters that Lions fans dread to say. When you are doing the same shit over and over again and expecting different results, that is that. Like, you've done that with Emmanuel Mosley. I get your principle of, like, he's so cheap, what's the harm? But you've seen this play out several times over. Just get a new body. I don't care if that person is $1 million or more. Like, I just need somebody new because what we had didn't work.
Maybe we use them like lightning rods in training camp, where you just have them and all of the injury juju goes to them. So if somebody gets injured, it's going to be one of them.
Or maybe they're what's bringing the injury juju.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
My point is specifically, like, why go after 2 extremely injured guys and bring up back if it's for $1 million or, say, 2 or 3 to Josh Pascal? Guess who you brought in for $4 million last year?
Roy Lopez.
Al-Qadim Mohammed.
Oh, him too, yeah.
Like, you pay that money to a player that's going to come in here and contribute, and you know you're going to at least get... Would it kill you to get 12 games out of a guy? Like, these guys are not even... You're talking about missing full entire seasons. Like, put that $4 million to a player that will be in a rotation on the defensive line. You know that for a fact. These guys are not...
No.
They're not sustainable.
They're not
Like,
sustainable.
It's bad. And that's why that is where I would rather, allocate my money.
And would you rather have Levi Onwuzurike and Josh Pascal or Roy Lopez? I would personally rather have Roy Lopez.
But those contracts aren't stopping you from signing a Roy Lopez.
But you could use the money that you signed them with to sign a Roy Lopez.
It's $1.5 million for Levi specifically. That's nothing.
Well, he doesn't play games, so you're paying him to do nothing.
2024, he played 16 games. Started 10 of them.
That was awesome. What about any other season of his career before?
What about
that?
the 85
or after?
total?
I can't speak to those.
Yeah,
Well, for $1.5 million, I ain't mad at it. I'm truly not. Now, Pascal,
no, I'm not doing it.
We'll see how that one plays out.
I'm not doing it. You can't do it.
How
many times have they done this and it hasn't worked out any time? Like we said, with Emmanuel Mosley.
I mean, to be
with
honest,
Marcus Davenport.
this
Now you're going to
specific
do it
thing-
again with 2 other guys? I'm good.
This is the first time I've even heard of this being a thing. I didn't know you could do this. This is kind of like a cheat code.
I can't believe
If
you've
If
done
they
this.
play.
But to be fair, if anybody was going to find out, it was going to be Brad Holmes.
It was
True.
definitely going to be Brad
That's-
Holmes.
I mean, most teams just have players that play.
Yeah. And most teams cut players that don't play.
Yeah, most teams don't just constantly re-sign injured guys.
If I'm reading this correctly, according to Over the Cap, Pascal's 1.7. Levi's 1.5. The
So
combination
$3
of
million.
them, yeah.
3.2.
million.
That's $3.2 million is money that I would allocate on a player that can play.
It's not stopping you from signing anyone, man. Maybe they don't make the team.
Cap's
Or maybe
going
you
up.
make value of it. Again, go get a 7th-round pick. We could use the extra picks.
Nobody's
No.
trading you shit for those guys, dude.
Maybe.
No way.
Tyrus Wheat, I would rather re-sign Tyrus Wheat.
I think we still have them.
I would rather re-sign Lacey than bring back those guys because at least they play.
Let me see.
Tyrus Wheat was a demon on special teams.
Tyler Lacey is under contract. We have him for 1 more year.
We're good.
We picked up his rookie year or his rookie contract because you claimed him over waivers. It's again, I understand the initial reaction. People aren't going to like it. The Levi stuff, not mad at Pascal. It's going to be whatever. This is also the weirdest. I've never even heard of this fucking rule. And you're right. There's anyone to figure it out or anyone to experience it with, it's Brad Holmes. Who knows? Maybe they don't make the team. How does it even work? Do you
Can
still
we
owe him
just
the
do
money?
it? Can we just do it forever with Levi? Like, will the contract never kick in if he never plays and he's just constantly on our team?
I have a feeling he might play this year. Pascal, I think you do away with because the money's not guaranteed.
What,
Levi's
what
money
is
is
what
your
feeling you got?
What is your feeling? You got some insider info for us, Easy?
Played fucking 16 games in 24. You just missed the whole season again?
He's
Yeah,
missed the whole
probably.
season twice in his
You want to
career.
put your money where your mouth is? You want to make a
Oh,
bet on
you
that
want
one?
to do Davenport again?
I'm talking
You
about
gotta
I'm talking
believe.
about
You gotta
Anzarrico.
believe
You gotta
in Levi.
believe.
You gotta believe, Nick.
I think Anzarrico will play this year.
Levi
Pascal, I don't know,
Onwuzurike.
he might play, but might not be for the Lions.
It's
Out
literally
of
more
80
it's more likely that he misses the whole season than he plays more than 4 games.
Somebody make me a bet.
No, I don't want it to happen. I don't want him on the team.
Out of a potential 85 games, Easy, he's played 42 games.
So how many games do you think he's playing this year?
2.
I would guess on less than 9 by the numbers.
By the numbers.
By the numbers. Just on statistics.
See, I thought you were going to lower than that. I was make the bet with you.
Where would you go if
I
I
thought you were
gave you
gonna say
9?
4.
I would say
the
under
way you're
9.
talking.
I would say under 9.
Yeah,
what
you
would
bumped
you
up
say?
to 9. Yeah, see?
Well,
that's good. I'll
Statistically,
take 9
that's
games
what he
for
plays.
Levi.
Less than that.
I'll take 9 games with Levi. I'm mad at that at all.
Why?
Because he's effective when he's in.
So he's half the season. So we got to sign somebody else to play the other half the season.
I mean, yeah, you're going to have to do that. That's what you want either way, right?
No, I want to sign a person that plays the whole
That's
year.
what you said, though. You want somebody to play the other half of the season. You
I want
sign
somebody to play the
regardless.
whole year, not 2 guys to make one. We tried to do that already.
This is not
We
stopping
tried
you
to
from
piece
signing
together
that guy.
half a year of Marcus Davenport and somebody else, and it didn't fucking work.
I just don't think it's stopping you from signing another guy. If it does, shame on me for believing Brad will do something different or acquire another defensive lineman. But I'm not buying it. I think they're going to re-sign somebody else. Or not re-sign somebody else, but bring somebody else in. and there may be a draft pick, too.
I got Peaceful Tim says 9 games, 5 tackles, 0 sacks, 1 injury. Oh, man.
I'm surprised you're about this with Levi. After the Mosley stuff.
And the Davenport stuff. And you want Brad Holmes to make changes. This is the opposite of making changes. This is doing the exact same thing that had you get a debilitated defense over the past 3
So
seasons.
you rather just eat the $1.5 million against the cap
Yeah.
and dead money and
Yes.
not have on the team?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Fuck.
That is ridiculous. He's got to be on the team. Well, he's going to be on the team first and foremost.
Yeah.
Unless
we'll see if he plays.
Unless maybe he talks to Bradley, hey, I took this deal, discount the market to give another shot here, and I feel like I can make more money elsewhere. Maybe Brad lets him go. I don't know. But the Levi stuff I'm not mad about. Maybe even Pascal. They're cheap. They're not difference makers, dude. You could tuck that money away easily when you restructure Goff or St. Brown or even Penei Sewell. The part where it might start to suck a little bit is if they take the roster spot. But I just don't see that stopping you from signing somebody else above their play level. They're even drafting someone because you know what they are. You've seen them in the league long enough.
Yeah, you know what they are. Injured.
Yeah, and well, that too. But there's upgrades as well. Like you need somebody else. It's up ultimately.
I don't
it's up
know.
to Brad.
They love their guys. If Levi could just play 16 games for the first time in his life, then we might have 2 $20 million defensive tackles. Not if you can't play.
By the way, it's not just like a little loophole that we found, or Justin Rogers I think was the first report. That's where I saw it at least. It is confirmed from a team source that they are going to be doing this with Onwuzurike for sure.
Loop Lion 17 says, who has the more heartbreak, Fire Dan, or who would be more of a heartbreak, Fire Dan or Brad? What's good, Easy Raza?
What up? What's good, Easy Raza?
Easy Raza.
Would be more
definitely
heartbreaking?
Dan.
Yeah,
Definitely
sure.
Dan.
Yeah.
Without
I love
No
Dan.
offense to Brad. I think we just grew closer with Dan because you see him more.
And
Dan's like that guy.
he's the man, dude.
Yeah, he's
Dan Campbell's the man.
I don't know if polarizing is the word, but you gravitate to him.
No, it's polarizing is a good
Polarizing?
word. Yeah.
I thought polarizing like either love him or hate him.
No, I think
But
polarizing.
polarizing does work for madness as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polarizing is just like, wow.
She's got nice
She's
butt.
got some assets on her.
Yeah, she does her squats. Your ass is very polarizing. I don't know. But, yeah, definitely Dan in that scenario.
Are those lenses polarized? The sunglasses?
You
Those
tell me,
polarized?
brother. Am I looking real polarized today? What's up? No, honestly, I got a clogged tear
Polar
duct.
bear.
That shit's brutal when the light hits it. Like, I'm good in the indoors, typically. Obviously, this light.
Easy guy's ass beat by his girl yesterday.
All right, dude. I fell down the porch. I'll admit it, dude. My dog yanked the chain and I fell.
Yeah. He fell right into a doorknob.
Smash like button, 200 likes. We'll review the black eye. How about that?
Reveal a black guy. Hey, he's been here the whole time.
Surprise me, motherfucker! Tell us about Sharon's Heating and Air.
I will. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. They're family owned and operated for over 40 years, helping Michigan families. They can help you too. Go to sharonsheating.com, a brand new website full of very easy and great stuff, like you can schedule online, get free instant quotes, check out all their financing options. It's Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, sharonsheating.com.
Tell us about Loom.
And let me tell you about Loom. Go to loom.com and you can find the best deals in the game. You buy more than $80 worth of product, you use TaxBreak80 as your promo code, and you get 40% off. Make sure you check it out. It's Loom Cannabis. Shout out to Jenny Kush.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
This is a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. Unapologetic, authentic, and built for those who demand the best. Big oil, smooth performance. The new 2-gram XL delivers 2,000 milligrams of THC of all gas, no leaks. Upgraded hardware, zero hassle. Designed to be clog-resistant. I wish my eye was like that. Inhale-activated and USB-C rechargeable for a seamless user experience. Try the Jungle Juice 2-gram XL. Comes in 12 strain options. Jungle Juice can be found at over 250 different dispensaries across Michigan. Follow them on Instagram at Get Jungle Juice.
Check it out.
And
check it out.
Buddy's Pizza. Let me tell you about Buddy's Pizza, celebrating 80 years of the original Detroit-style pizza, and it's grateful to be your hometown favorite. Follow their social channels and join their rewards program to see what they have planned all throughout 2026. Add some new Detroit style to your next event with Buddy's Catering. Their menu is packed with fan favorites, including their award-winning pizza, signature salads, home-style pastas, and more. And you can save 20% on your next catering order of $200 or more when you use the promo code Woodward20. Visit buddiespizza.com/catering to view their complete menu and place your order today.
What up, though? Welcome back to
Chill
Woodward Heavyweights
Sub-Zero.
Live, WoodwardSports.com. Easy must be more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff, cousin Aaron in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Shout out to Dave Burkett. We got to get him back on this week. I'm going to see between how busy he is. He has a Pro Bowl tomorrow, which he's in town for. And he was already in Mobile, Alabama for the freaking Senior Bowl.
Is the Pro Bowl tomorrow?
Pro Bowl's tomorrow.
Really?
Moved it to Tuesday night because I knew nobody watches anyway.
Yeah, why? I put in the BDE topic. I put, did anybody even watch the Pro Bowl? I didn't know.
I thought it was this weekend. I was searching for it.
Did they record it and they're releasing it on Tuesday?
Never mind. I can't say that. Yeah. So Jared Goff. You know, I know you guys want to be happy about the Detroit Lions changing stuff around. They did change one thing around. That's the offensive coordinator position. Drew Petzing, fan favorite. Jared Goff spoke about it. He said they only had casual conversations so far with him. But here's a quote from Dave Burkett about Jared Goff on Drew Petzing. He says,
Chill Sub-Zero.
Exactly.
That's what Jared Goff said. It's all for you.
He's talking about the playbook. Says not from the ground up, but it's always a reconstruction process to some degree. Goff said the Pro Bowl. He says a home run hire. Drew Petzing was for the Detroit Lions. I teased it. I was like, hey, maybe Drew Petzing's all Jared Goff's fault because you do care what your quarterback has to say or what he thinks of the offensive coordinator. No, I mean your quarterback has to have some sort of input, especially like the veteran case like Jared Goff. He called Drew Petzing a home run hire.
I mean, what's he supposed to say?
He brought him in.
So say, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't really fucking like the guy. Like, what do you expect him to say?
Kind of a prick.
Yeah, I don't know if he's that good, but he's what we got. I mean, yeah, he's obviously going to say he's a home run hire. He said Johnny Morton was a home run hire.
I don't think he did.
He said exactly that. No.
I was like, oh, damn. I didn't know.
That is an exact quote from Geno. But, yeah, like I said, he's better than Johnny Morton, I think. People on Twitter don't think so. That was kind of crazy.
What?
I went back to my post of like talking about it. Drew Petzing and Mike Kafka licking each other's heads after putting up 50 on the Bears, and somebody was like, "LMAO, Drew Petzing putting up 50." I was like, "Johnny Morton put up 50." He was like, "Yeah, Johnny Morton is probably a better offensive coordinator than Drew Petzing." There's no way. That was a Cardinals fan that said that though.
That's just going too far, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll go back to one more time. I get some of you don't like to hear it, but the Arizona Cardinals fucking suck. Like, they very little to work with over there. I get to have a name in Marvin Harrison Jr. that's proven close to fucking nothing this league, that I've seen drop some of the fucking easiest balls. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not going to praise him as, like, Drew Petzing couldn't get Marvin Harrison. Fuck that guy. He could have get himself to work.
What if he goes
He's a fucking Cialis. That would be nuts.
Would you rather have Kyler Murray or Jared Goff? Easy.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not a big Kyler Murray guy.
Kyler
Nope.
Murray's a fraud.
Yeah, he's like 5'4", but
I'm never
no
drafting
surprise that quarterback backs up OC higher. You
Yeah.
know, it'd be a shit show if this wasn't the case. If Jared Goff's like, yeah, you know, we'll have to see.
That would be nuts. You're right.
That'd be terrible.
But do you think he was involved in the hiring process? Like they went to JG, like, hey, we found this guy. We like he does this. He likes does that. What's your intake?
I think they looked
Input.
at when both of these teams or both of his teams that were closest to a Super Bowl were successful. They look at the run game and utilizing the play action more than anybody. That's what you have to look at with Jared Goff for him to be successful. So I have to believe that Jared Goff knows that.
Yeah.
Like he's not probably running from it. He doesn't think he's Joe Burrow out there. But I have to think that he had a little bit of say. I don't want to think that he runs
all his
Brad
fault.
Holmes and Dan Campbell like he has a bigger say than those two. I don't. How much say do you guys want Jared Goff having? I don't know. I guess obviously he has to have play action to be good. This guy sets that up with power, run scheme and
That's fair.
power
I mean,
sets,
I don't
so
know how much I want him to have, but I guess like percentage wise, how much I think he has, I'd say what's 15,
He's got a
15,
lot.
17%,
I would say more than that.
20%,
Really?
a quarter of it.
I would say more than that.
Really?
Yeah, I think Jared Goff has the most input on the offense outside of Dan Campbell.
So we can blame Jared Goff for the Drew
I
Petzing
mean,
hire.
if you're looking for the out, sure, but I think that they know how much is invested into Jared Goff, and he's probably not sitting in the interviews like Josh Allen was, but I think that he was very, very, I don't want to say hands-on, but involved in the new hire, I would assume.
Is it Jared Goff's fault that Mike McDaniel is not the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions?
I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that on him. To be honest,
I think
with you.
that's more Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
I think it's more.
How much is it Mike McDaniel?
I don't think it's a lot, Mike McDaniel.
The
I don't.
reports
So
came
I
out
get
early
the
that
Lion
they
fan. Your average Lion fan is like, oh, he's never won a playoff game. He's already blah blah blah. But like when you watch on film, like that, Justin Herbert's fucking. He's got it. He's special.
Yeah, he is.
And he hasn't had much around him. And obviously, the injuries last year. Like I can't. Like if we learned anything, I hope by now, which I know there's not. There's still the sticks and the New York rules of the world who think it's all the quarterback unless Jared Goff loses. That is a team effort. Watching fucking Sam Darnold go to the Super Bowl this year. Your playoff success is more a team thing than it is a quarterback thing.
The Seahawks are really back in the Super Bowl. The
They
Seahawks
really
and
are.
the Patriots.
And the Patriots. It hasn't even been 10 years
And
for the Patriots. Not even.
for either of them. They
And
were
it's
both
been
in the
like-
Super Bowl at the same time. And now they're both back after regime changes, and we have never been to one. Ever.
Sam Darnold in the same draft class as Josh Allen and Lamar.
And he's the first one to go to a Super Bowl.
Kind of nuts. Well, it sounded like from the beginning part of this article, by the way, from Dave Burkett, the Detroit Free Press, make sure you check it out after the show. But it doesn't sound like JG had too much of an input. I mean, if he's only had like very casual conversations with him, unless maybe Dan and Brad broke it down to him, like, hey, this is what he does. I'm not sure. Because the way it starts off is Jared Goff has had only casual conversations so far with Drew Petzing about the Detroit Lions offense and what it will look like next year. But at some point this offseason, the Pro Bowl quarterback expects to dig into reshaping the playbook with Lions' new offensive coordinator.
Dig into it.
How I imagine is they probably sat Goff down before they began the process and said, look, where are you at with this? Like kind of fielding his input for what he's looking for ideally, and then probably applied it in in the search. I
Or
think
maybe in the opposite. I think they probably spoke to a few guys.
Or it
Like,
could
hey,
be
this is what this
both.
guy does, what this guy does. Like this, like all these guys, like this is their ideas they brought to us during the interview process.
Also-
Which one are you more comfortable with?
Also easy. I know I'm gonna ask you to do your favorite thing here. Pretend you're Jared Goff for a second.
Oh, I love doing that.
But
Kristen, what's up?
Hey, what up,
but
Chris?
in those shoes. In those shoes right now, you're probably blowing up Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes and being like, where we at in the process? Like during the whole process, you're probably being like, hey, how'd the meeting with Mike go? How'd the meeting with this and that? Like I think there's probably a little bit of that. Wouldn't you be that way if you were the quarterback of a team and your team
sure.
was hiring for an offensive coordinator?
Without a
So
doubt.
I think it's mainly they were just kind of fielding his input, but it wasn't like you said, it wasn't like he approved of the final hire.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
The percentage of input. I'm gonna go 15, 20 probably max.
Chill Sub-Zero.
I just feel like there'd be more than a casual conversation to begin the article with, you know. Here's another quote though from St. Brown. This one, hopefully you like. I don't know this because this guy could speak truthful about it. But he says St. Brown. This quote from him says, "I talked a little bit to tight end Trey Burke, Trey McBride. I apologize.
Trey Burke.
Shout out, hold on. And he
Shout
goes.
He's got a jersey retired. Obviously, Trey loves him. He had a record year, but Trey said he likes him. He's smart. He's detailed. So, I mean, I think it'll be great for us. That's St. Brown after having a conversation with McBride on him. So, that's I mean,
Congratulations,
good
you
things.
just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
He doesn't have to say good things. This is not Jared Goff or St. Brown heading into a season with him. This is a guy who broke up with him.
Yeah.
Had a career year with him.
But
He had 2 career years with him.
But of all the people that was going to say something positive, I would have bet my house that it's Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Let's hear Marvin Harris Jr.'s
Let's hear
thoughts on him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, like I said, we'll see. And him sitting down with Jared Goff to work on the playbook is kind of I would say, a non-negotiable. Like, you have to do that. Every coordinator should do that, no matter where they are. If you're an offensive coordinator, you should sit down with your quarterback and figure out what they like to do and how you can execute it the best. So I'm not giving him props for that.
More quotes from Goff. He says, everyone I've spoken to about him prior to him being hired was glowing. In particular, quarterbacks who have played for him, they were all glowing. I think the thing that excites me most is going to be his versatility. He's not tied to an offense. We're going to kind of run what we're best at and what we should be doing. What some of the stuff we've done in the last few years that's worked. And I think he's got the right personality, demeanor, and teaching ability, and most importantly, his intelligence and mental dexterity, for lack of a better word, to be kind of the handle. I don't know what the fuck that means. But that kind of goes to what I was saying at BlackRock. Like, I know we're looking at what he did in Arizona. We're all thinking of 12, 13 personnel. Why the fuck are we doing that? We have 3 wide receivers that you're heavily invested in, both contract-wise and draft capital-wise. That's the second time someone said they're not running that offense. There's no clear-cut system. They're going to do what's best. And I think that is a sign of a great offensive coordinator, just from some of the things I've learned about Mike McDaniel. Did I seen the video about him talking about RG3 and why they drafted him? And how they had that's what smart offensive mind guys do. I mean, they don't go into things saying, hey, this is what we're doing. They create naturally.
Yeah, no, you need to play to your strengths, and you need to use the weapons that you have accordingly. So I'm glad it wasn't, square peg, round hole, and he's going to make sure to get the best out of the pieces he has. TJ Bond with the super chat in there. He says, we kick a couple field goals against the 49ers, and we are having a different conversation. One of the biggest what-ifs since the Mello/Darko. I mean, yeah, but you blew a 21-point lead.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah.
2 catches.
Josh Reynolds and Jahmyr Gibbs fumble.
I was going to say, Jahmyr Gibbs skates by.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's a rookie and you give him that rookie
And
grace.
it was like his only fumble of the year.
In their side of the field.
Yeah.
On their side of the field.
First play of the drive, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, first or second. I know that for sure.
I think if Josh Reynolds catches one of those balls, we win. And I'll say that he caught those balls all season long.
Yeah.
And we went to him on 2 massive plays. Mm-hmm. And he didn't catch either.
Different conversation about golf or different conversation about, is that what he's pertaining to?
No, about like
Just the
Lions in general. Yeah, he's saying like they would have went to a Super Bowl. And blame the defense. Oh, the defense definitely gets the blame. But you didn't fire your defensive coordinator. You fired your OC, which Calvin Shepard has the hottest seat in Detroit right now.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
He needs to produce. And you can't go back to back having one of the worst defenses in the league. You're not going to make the playoffs, let alone win a Super Bowl if your defense is that bad.
I was thinking even today too, like, and again, I'm knocking on wood, I don't want this to be the case, but like, do Brad and Dan, or I guess Brad specifically, start scouting things more for himself in the future of you know how things get in the NFL, it gets a little politicky. And we saw it with Brandon Beam. Like, hey, I don't want that guy. That was the coaches wanted that guy. Does Brad stop with Dan's input? Because I don't know how long this guy's going to be here as coach. I mean, I'm going to draft the guy that I think is going to be best instead of a guy that's going to fit the way he likes. How long does that become a thing? Hopefully it doesn't become a thing because they're going to, get right back to it this year, Super Bowl bound, but I can't.
Yeah, what?
I'm not committed.
You just say that was straight.
I didn't commit last year. But I'm just saying hopefully it gets back to that. I'm not saying it will.
I would say because my gut feeling on that would be that because they came in together, I think they would go out together. I couldn't see one going before the other. I know typically a GM would be able to, fire a head coach to keep their job, but I don't know. I just think Dan Campbell's stature in this city, we all said it to start the show, how much we love Dan Campbell, how we love Dan Campbell more than Brad Holmes. So I just feel like it would be hard for them to part ways with Dan before Brad. I think they would just maybe clean slate it again if that was the case.
I'm gonna tell you,
I don't think you're firing Dan Campbell.
Neither
at all.
Sheila this is lifetime contract type shit. The way that they have been playing out how they have ran their off seasons for the last few years. Yep. There is absolutely
no sense of urgency.
Sense of urgency from this team right now, and I think straight up
Lions fans.
They did their job. There is a massive wait list for season tickets in Detroit.
Yeah.
Hottest ticket in town. You're talking 300, 400. Come playoff time, like 700 tickets to get a good seat inside of Ford Field. They did their jobs. The Fords are thrilled right now with what's going on, having winning season in 4 straight years, 2 division sets. Like, they did their job in that sense. There is no urgency at all.
That's been the problem.
I know. I agree.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're cool with, letting it play out, sustain success, like every effing team in this town, which I hope we get to maybe some aggressive trade talk later, possibly.
They need to show a sense of urgency this offseason. They need to make moves that will put them back into Super Bowl contention, because right now they're not. And they have a lot of gaping holes, and we talked about the amount of players they're losing in free agency this year, the amount of veterans, the amount of impact players they're losing in free agency. So it's not only you have to get back to where you were this year and then get better than that and then get better than that if you want to win a Super Bowl, because you're looking at what you're losing, and those guys are like DJ Reader, Roy Lopez, Alex Anzalone, Amik Robertson, Khalif Raymond. Like, those guys play El-Quadim Muhammad, serious impact players, and your team was already shit. So, like, you got to get back to shit and then make the shit smell better, and then you could talk about maybe competing for a Super Bowl. But right now, it's more likely his team misses the playoffs again next year than they get to a Super Bowl.
I think the thing they did differently, I'll put my final straw on it, and we can talk about it too when we come back as well, but I think the thing they're doing differently, we talked a little bit about this at BlackRock, is last year when they brought in Johnny Moe, they tried to bring in a chunk of what they did with Ben because it did work so well. And to the point where Johnny Moe even hit the podium, was like, I'm not changing nothing. Everything worked fine. Where everything I'm reading from this article here, and I'm doing a terrible job of reading, so I'm just cut the quotes, maybe start paraphrasing a little bit, is more that like they're creating everything brand new. And I like that. I respect that. I think maybe that's a little bit of what we need. Because like as to Mike McDaniel's point when he was talking about the way they created the offense for RG3, and then obviously the NFL copycat league, everybody's trying to copy it. No one's doing it as well as Kyle Shanahan's. No one's doing it as well as Sean McVay's, because they understand the meaning behind the concepts of why they're doing those things. So when you're running an offense that way, instead of trying to copycat what Ben Johnson did, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be fresh, and it's different. It's different from what they did last year, because last year they did try going back to the well, and it didn't work out because Johnny Moe, newsflash, is not Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
So I do respect that part of it.
And if they continue to get beat at left guard and center, they're going to continue to look like shit against good teams. So Brad Holmes better wake up for that specific reason.
Yeah. And then one last part, too, is in the article, Jared Goff says he's very well familiar with the passing concepts that we ran with Ben. He used to work with Ben. They came up together. So maybe see a little bit of flashes of that, a little bit of Petzing's own stuff, too. But I'm fairly confident. And like I said, the day one, and this is what Nick just said, too, it's offensive line number one.
Yeah, and the offense wasn't what we needed to be fixed. Yep. They need to make serious and drastic changes to their defensive personnel and game plan if they want to be a serious team next year.
And at this point, too, it's just lip service to me. Like, I got to see the action, because everything we've seen from them has been hypocritical in terms about what they're talking versus what they're doing. So I need to see actual changes until Until I see those actual changes, I can't give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's fair.
And
one
we
last thing, KJ
want
Obey.
the smoke.
KJ Obey. Easy was called the madman when he said Brad didn't want to win a Super Bowl as bad as others.
The king of the north.
I'm not saying he doesn't want to. I'm saying he just had that fucking dog in him like Howie and the rest of the guys.
No
Maybe
disrespect
maybe he is a
whatsoever,
dog,
but
he's got
I'm sorry
fucking-
to tell
there's some
everybody the
leashes on him.
truth.
We talked to Michael Brockers about it too. He's like, listen, not everybody's got the same owners and play by the same rules. Like, we are, I think, the fifth lowest when it comes to ownership moolah.
Legend killer.
Poor.
All right, let me tell you guys about Jack's. If you're poor, you can get a free Jack's car wash.
Or if you're rich.
Or if you're rich. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is text WSN to 888-522-1729. Get yourself a free car wash courtesy of Woodward Sports. Jack's has 40-plus locations around Michigan. I see a couple of them on my way home. I'm sure you do as well. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729. Get yourself a free car wash.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits live on WoodwardSports.com. Easy to watch more Raxter on Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Thomas Roro in the Woodward Sports chat says, I cannot believe people think this guy was good hire at OC. Can you tell me why it wasn't? Other than the fact that it's not Mike McDaniel.
Bald.
Like, I mean, I think it's truly some Mike McDaniel. People just had their mind set.
I did.
Yeah,
For sure.
I truly think that's what it was. You can't. Other than that, you can't really point to anything saying it's a bad hire. You try to point to anything in Arizona. What the fuck was Arizona compared to? That's like saying fucking the New York Jets offensive coordinator sucked. What do you fucking expect him to cook up over there? And there are top 10 statistics seasons where we need to work on is what's running the fucking football. I don't know, guys.
I just think if you're talking about in a playoff game, say you're in the NFC Championship game, you got your goddamn call. You need one call to win the game, go to the Super Bowl. I'm trusting Mike McDaniel 100 times out of 100 times more than Drew Petzing so far in their careers.
But it's a two-way street. Maybe Mike didn't want to be here.
I said it was a failure if Mike McDaniels takes an offensive coordinator job, which he did.
Fair.
Yeah, me too.
Fair. I don't know. I just think you can't call it a bad hire. Outside of the fact that it's not Mike. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Hey, come regular season, I'll eat my crow. You know, if he looks like shit, I was wrong.
He's not going to look like shit. The offense is going to be fine. The offense was fine last year when you didn't have a play caller, and it was just Dan Campbell doing whatever he wanted. You need to fix the defense.
Yeah. Big Dogs 2025 says the entire show has been several days crashing out over it. We can only go off of what we've been told, what you guys told us. I wasn't crashing out. I think I was the only one. I don't know. I had to kneel. I know on our show I was the only one not crashing out. I'm kind of level-headed about it. I'm willing to wait and see. Like we said in the previous segment, what needs to be fixed, number one, is the offensive line.
Defense.
I think the offensive line over defense.
I think the defense needs to be fixed immediately.
KG asked me that Friday, prioritize like free positions, one by one. I went center, tackle, safety. Or no, I think I went center, edge, safety.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
What are your three in order? Number one. It's offensive line.
It's offensive line for sure. Center probably, and then I would say defensive tackle, edge, safety, linebacker.
It's the same as me. See, I'm with safety because I'm trying to move to the new gen defense.
Yeah.
This always is not working. Kind of similar situation. Like we talked about with Johnny Moe trying to pick up where Ben left off. I mean, I feel like in a sense, even though he was, bred under the same regime or same scheme, our guy Kelvin Shepard's trying to do the same shit that AG was doing. It's the same thing. If you don't understand the foundation concept or like why you're doing certain things, or you're not truly bought into it yourself, scrap it and run something else.
Denver Blair says linebacker, question mark. Yeah, right now you've got 2 linebackers on your roster, and it's Derek Barnes and Jack Campbell because Grant Stewart is a free agent, Malcolm Rodriguez is a free agent, and Alex Anzalone is a free agent.
Yeah, I went, other than you, I'll swap out linebacker safety. One, the reason because I just said 2, I want to run more nickel. The other reason being, 2, is we don't know what's going on with Kirby. I'm sure he's going to play. But again, for how long does he last the season? And the other thing is Brian Branch.
Man, I don't even want to think about the safeties.
We need one.
I know we do.
We need one. So, luckily, they're saying that one kid from Ohio is going to drop. Or not from Ohio. Where's Caleb Downs from?
Downs?
Ohio State.
Yeah.
He's not going to drop.
Downs is dropping.
So what?
Might drop 17.
Well, this is the fact that we fucking won a meaningless, pointless game where you'd be picking 13 right now. You would think Downs drops to, say 11. You go up and you get him if that's the case.
I think he's dropping further than that. So some of the people I was talking to that was down in Mobile, Alabama.
Let's bet it up.
Rushing shoulders.
Let's
I'll bet it up. I'll bet it up for sure. I'll put to you this way.
I bet he doesn't go past
He
12.
is missing, what I was told, is he's missing the athletic traits to make him that upper echelon pick, which we saw happen to
Brian Branch.
He ended up being a second-round pick. Even Kyle Hamilton, who had the athletic traits, went 12th. That's a guy with all the measurements. You know what I'm saying? Like Downs not having the measurements and playing a less valued position, I could see him falling around 17. And I don't know if I'd be upset to pick him. I don't know. I haven't watched his tape yet, but that's just some of the stuff that I'm hearing from the Senior Bowl with conversations being had about Downs. But I will bet it up.
I'm going to go center.
You got to go O-line.
I'm so
you have
focused
to
on
go
O-line.
O-line in the first round. You have to.
Yeah, I mean, not on first round priority. I'm going center, defensive end, tackle, offensive tackle, that is.
You look at when the Lions' offensive line was the best in the league and they were road grading people, it's because you had 3 first-round picks on it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get back to that. Right now you've got 1 if Decker retires.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm on that 1,000,000%. But I do understand if you get to 17 and the quality of offensive line that's there, yeah. Because if you get there and Proctor's gone, Fanu's gone, Noga's gone, that's my guy. That
He's
fucking
definitely
sucks. But you get there and like all those guys are gone. And you and I have watched the tape on the guys who are going to be in the back half of the draft. And you and I looked at each other, it's like, yeah, this guy ain't. I don't know, this guy's a first-round pick. If that's the type of guy looking at, I understand going BPA there. But I'm with you. I think what's going to probably happen is Caden Proctor, which I'm fine with. But he's definitely more of a guard. The guy has cement shoes. So
I'd rather have Jennings Dunker.
I'm not mad at that either. Somebody sent me some of him.
He looked really good
beat.
at the Senior Bowl.
Somebody sent me some of him getting beat. I go back and watch that. But
was it by Derek Moore of Michigan? I wouldn't mind him in the second round.
Derek
Moore up.
Or Jay Sean Barnum.
Talk about some traits. He's got some
He's a freak.
Speed.
He's a freak.
Yeah, I would take either of them in the second round. That's where I think I'm leaning. I'm building up this O-line first round, second round defensive end. Hopefully Brad hits on this guy like we talked about Levi and Pascal not being able to hit in the second round on those two. But, Aleem was a hit in the third before he went down with injury. And obviously Hutch being the number 2 overall pick and falling to 2, that was a blessing for Brad Holmes.
Yeah, it was.
So,
shout out Trayvon Walker.
Are you guys leaning D-end in the second round as well?
Yes.
Just from what we're hearing right now?
Yeah.
Was overtime?
With Davenport gone, with Al-Quadin Muhammad probably getting paid somewhere else, who knows what's going on with Josh Pascal or any of those guys? Yeah, I think you need to. get an edge.
On free agency or
In
draft?
the draft.
Yeah. Nick, what were your 3 free agents?
I just priority-wise for this team, I said center, defensive end, offensive tackle.
I am mad at that.
I am projecting Ali McNeil comes back like Ali McNeil, because if he doesn't, we're absolutely screwed.
Come on, dude. Leave Onzarike.
Stop it. Get some help.
Dude, Drewski was at the Knicks game with Sky Bree.
I basically fuck Sky Bree if that's the case.
That's pretty close.
What?
Pretty close.
She is so hot.
She is.
They said
hot.
Drewski couldn't even make it one day of Black History Month. From outside.
I mean, her, dude, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't
would
fucking
not,
blame her.
You do not blame him at all. She is a smoke show.
People are like, "Oh, she's a slut." I don't give a
Who
fuck.
cares?
They're all
Sluts
sluts.
are more fun.
Yeah, you fucked a slut that's broke. I'm gonna fuck a rich one for sure. What you mean, dude?
That's fair.
And that Anne
fucked up.
Hathaway tweet had me dying too. When he
Motherfuckers
said,
out
"Oh,
here acting like their wiener's the first one their girlfriend's ever touched. You're lying to yourself.
You are lying to yourself.
Just make sure it's the best. But moving on. Some about Mad Packs.
Let me tell you about Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, Boom Shock Lock, Tarantula, the THCA Blizzard Pack, Fused Moon Rocks, any of their top shelf strains, or their new line of concentrates. All you have to do is go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Don't miss expert sports injury insights from Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Catch Dr. Pierce every Tuesday on BDE and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he shares top-tier advice to keep athletes in peak condition. Trust the guy that I trust, Dr. Jeff Pierce. Here's where you can help stay in shape and stay in the game and perform at your best. Visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944. Yeah.
DNCENT in the chat says NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell on officiating and the state of it. I am amazed at how good our officials are.
Okay.
Per Ian Rappaport.
All right.
Yeah, like.
Oh, way to fucking piss me off. Fuck that guy. Fuck the officials were. They're bad. They're bad. I feel like there's been worse years. Like this year, I think what we didn't see a lot of. Remember, I think it was 2 years ago, the not intentional grounding, but the roughing the passer stuff.
Yeah.
They fixed that.
Yep.
I will say that. But other shit, this year was not a good year. There's been a lot of sketchy ass shit. To be honest with you, him saying that kind of confirms it. I mean, conspiracies are fucking open books right now, fellas. They all came true.
Jesus.
All right, and this one's just as well alive after he said some dumb shit like that.
Anakin
He should be
backup.
smacked in the mouth for that. What the fuck is that?
Anakin's backup in the sports chat says, "Oh gosh, someone please find him in the Epstein files." That's just what you're wishing upon people now that you hate.
I do. I wish Goodell's in there now for saying some shit like that.
He wouldn't. Then nothing would happen to him.
Yeah.
He probably is.
You're right. Nothing would happen. You're right.
Nothing's happening to any of those people. They're just like, yeah, they're all sex trafficking pedos.
Okay.
All right.
And they're still redacting names. Like, what's the whole
redacting the names of
transparency?
government officials.
Exactly. Like,
And victims.
yeah.
We gotta pull back from this one, guys. This is a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Easy's this is all Easy does on Twitter these days.
I didn't realize I was commenting that much. I commented the one because like there's literally a file of you in here, bro. What are you talking about?
At Grok, take off redacted.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Jay-Z was on the Epstein list too. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. From
All
an
right.
anonymous tip.
If you guys want to talk about it, we talk about it.
No. I don't want to talk about that. Shit's honestly
It's
makes
terrible.
me sick thinking about it.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
I think pedos should all be publicly executed.
I agree.
agree.
Wholeheartedly. The part about it, I guess, that makes me feel crazy is like the nothing about it thing.
Yeah, and we do
It
not
like,
wish
it like makes my reality fucking like glitch.
they do
You know,
whatever they
like,
want.
what the fuck is happening?
Yep.
And we do not promote sexual gratification or violence upon others in any way. This is in a satirical format, comedic manner. Don't sue us.
Shout out Nicki Minaj making a stand.
Dude, Nicki. She's
probably
got to
seen
worry
it all.
about the fucking skeletons in her closet before she talks to anybody else. Her
Yeah, she's
brother
crazy.
and her husband. All right, let's
crazy.
not do this.
Yeah. We're not gonna do this.
No.
Moving on to more depressing Detroit news, or we do positive stuff.
And down goes WSN randomly. Says Starkey.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
All just alleged jokes.
Alleged.
All right, it's like an annual tradition. It's become an annual tradition for the Detroit Red Wings. In March, the Grim Reaper comes around, kills the season for us. This February is like, 7 games because of the break?
Yeah.
And then you're jumping into March. By the way, no home games, if I'm right. I think I'm right in that one.
Yeah, not anymore. You're at Colorado, and then you're at Utah, and then you go on the break.
Which, by the way, is anything going to happen to McKinnon tonight?
There better be. Something better happen. Nate McKinnon is like inarguably one of the best players in the NHL. He's an absolute superstar. Notorious bitch though.
For sure.
Like he always acts all pissy and does stuff like this and has now a reputation of kind of being a little bitch. So yeah, I need Ben Sherratt to put his head in the boards. I don't care if it's dirty. I don't care if it's a cheap shot. You got to run him down.
Was the Capitals Rangers drop gloves right away 3-5 years ago?
Yeah.
We need that type of thing. I'm down for. I don't know if that's going to be the case.
It's not going to be the case.
It's a different era of hockey. I mean, that thing was special in itself, but it was deserving. So Tom Wilson did some dirty shit as well. Nate McKinnon, who's their tough guy? Is their tough guy? Can he beat up Ben Sherratt?
Yes, probably.
God damn it. Who is it?
I'm not sure exactly.
I mean, fuck it, though. This guy needs to be punched in the face. He tried fucking ripping his arm out of the socket while he's being held by 2 other guys.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, too, is the reason why I think it might not happen, nobody talked about it other than Detroit sports fans. Like, I was looking online, for Biz to talk about it or someone.
We could have an old man fight.
What's that?
Brent Burns and Ben Sherratt getting out there, a couple grandpas fighting. But no, I don't want this line brawl. I don't want them to fight the tough guy. I want them to attack Nate McKinnon. Him. He is their superstar. He is the bitch that did that to Alex DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat's your superstar. He's third in the league in goals. You can't allow that to go unchecked. And the person who needs to answer for it is Nate McKinnon. So you need somebody to run him down.
And I feel like the reason why the NHL...
Good luck catching him, but
yeah,
he's fucking fast.
I feel like the reason the NHL does it, or I guess why they don't discipline him for that one, is because there is justice on the ice.
Yeah.
And they know that. Like, take it in your own. And if you don't, the accountability is on you for not correcting that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say something controversial because he's the best player on our team. But god damn it, can he lay the body? I hope Mo Sider throws him into the fucking
I thought
boards.
the same thing. Yeah.
I truly hope so, and I know how much he means to this team. I know how much he means to the defense, but we've seen something that has happened every single March. A player goes down. 2 years ago, it was Rass. Last year, it was Andrew Kopp. You've lost some body, some physicality when those guys go down. This year you lost Simon Evanson, who's obviously not the biggest, physical specimen in terms of laying the body all of the time, although he does at times. But Mo Sider can absolutely annihilate Nate McKinnon and still make it look like a clean play.
That's fair.
I don't want it to look like a clean play.
You want it to just
I want it to send a message.
Shake him the fuck up. Nobody comes.
I don't want it to be like, oh, that was a regular play. No, I want you to hit him and to hit him hard and to make it dirty and to make it ugly and to make it a cheap shot because that's what that bitch did to your superstar. So I don't want if you get him in the game, then you can. No, you have to make it a point to go out there and to smash his head on the boards.
My only thing with it being with it being Sider, is I don't want there to be retaliation on him because we kind of need him and he's our guy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, but still, I just don't even want a target on his back. But although he's gonna be out there on the first line, go get him.
Yep.
I'm here for it. If it has to be Mo, let it be Mo.
Put the fourth line out there. And have Elmer Soderblom grab him by the fucking head and smash it into the boards.
I feel like I don't want to put this on it, and maybe I should. I'm not going to do that. But well, dude, as a team, if you don't, what are you?
You're pussies.
And what kind
if you don't go out there and retaliate for what he did to your superstar goal scorer, it shows that your team is soft.
Especially going into a break on a slide, go get that one back. I feel like that's the thing I didn't want to say is is it going to be a telltale sign of what was going to happen this year in the race?
I think it is. I think
this is the playoffs.
I think this is a turning point for this team and in this season. It is one of the best players in the league on the best team in the league, blatantly cheap shotting one of your best players.
It is our best player.
Yeah,
Larkin's gone cold.
If you don't respond to it, it shows that your team is soft. In my mind.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I'm at.
And it's the fucking Avalanche, dude. Fuck the Avalanche.
The history behind it. Yeah. All right. I'm with you then. I think the season kind of relies on it a little bit. I know it feels crazy to fucking say.
No,
I know
it's big.
Yeah. Let it be that one.
It's big.
Let it rally the troops.
Maybe you bring Watson up for this one to get a guy in there that can fight a little bit. Maybe you bring Shiner up and let him be a little rat out there. But I'll tell you what, everybody in that locker room better be ready to drop the gloves if they have to tonight. Because somebody needs to.
Big time.
I wish D-Mac was in
and somebody needs to smash Nathan McKinnon's face.
Jesse Space, is this game on FanDuel? I believe
think so.
Yeah.
They've been having a lot of nationally televised games.
They really have. I didn't watch the one Saturday. It was I didn't know it was going to be that early. I thought it was a night game.
Yeah, it was an early game.
On FanDuel.
I'm glad I missed that one, though, by the way. But even on the Red Wings point real quick, too, we talked about it the other day or last week. We've been sniping a lot of points and wins in overtime. The 5-on-5 stuff has not been pretty, guys.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Especially with Edvinson out.
Yeah.
Yikes. I mean, one win in the last 5. You get 2 points in overtime during that stretch, but they have not looked like the same exact team, especially with Edvinson out. I mean, I kind of, I said it jokingly, microwave Nick, when I was like, oh, Red Wings are cooked as soon as Edvinson was named out till after the break. I didn't think this team was, the one player goes down and they collapse. Obviously, they're playing better competition. You got to find a way to get a point out of pride. I mean, I don't see it happening just because the Avalanche are so good and so talented, but you better beat the Mammoth before the break if that's the case.
I saw a stat on Twitter. The Red Wings are 0-10 the last power plays.
Yeah.
The 5-on-5 is not good enough. You got to capitalize on the power plays.
Yeah, they cannot continue to blow opportunities on the man advantage. They need to take care of that.
And I'm
don't like that.
Yep.
I don't think he's had a 5-on-5 goal since December. Like, he's had the overtime ones.
He's been slowing up a little bit. He has. And this is a lull in the season, and I mean they're still, right in the driver's seat of the Atlantic, but you got to snap out of it soon. And the Olympic break couldn't be coming at a better time for this team.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too. Especially with how tight everything is, and guys being sick. That's the annoying part about it. I would still understand that happened. That's one guy, but we still got some points in his absence, even a couple wins. But guys being sick on top of Edvinson being out, That's just been all bad. And I mean, you've seen it the last 3 games, but
I see the struggle real quick with the 5-on-5, Spencer. That's where I would go to you and say, is that where it should be a priority to get a top 6 forward compared to a defenseman, because the 5-on-5 has been so, pedestrian, and that's when maybe you just get aggressive and try to get a guy that truly is a goal scorer. And yeah, he might not play fucking defense, but sure as shit can score 5-on-5.
Yeah, it could be, but I think that's kind of a lipstick on a pig situation, to where you need more help on the back end defensively if you want, if you're talking playoffs, you need 200-foot players and you need back end defense help. So we'll see what happens there, but you look at how bad they've been defensively with losing just Edvinson. So God forbid Sider has to miss a week or 2. So you need some. I think you need both personally, but if you're choosing one, it's probably gonna be defense. All right, let's go to break. Yeah. We'll come back. We got Pistons talk coming up.
Are there any names before we move up hockey? Any names in the rumor mill as of now?
I saw someone in the chat say Logan Stanley. He has been rumored in talk. He's a big guy for Winnipeg. I think he's like 6'6" or 6'7" or something like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You're not going to get a lot of names out of the Red Wings camp. Steve Yzerman always plays it pretty tight to the vest, but we'll see.
Let's face it. No matter what we do, we all have our aches and pains that we deal with on a daily basis. Providing you with reliable relief so you can live your best life is what Chill Medicaid is here to do. Chill Medicaid's line of topical products are non-transdermal, meaning it does not get you high, making it the perfect fit for all-day use in any environment. There's multiple different kinds as well. They got the Chill Medicaid Sub-Zero Roll-On, the Relax Tropical Body Rub, Body Love, Extreme X Topical Body Balm. Get it all and more at chillmedicatedcbd.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Best drink in the game out right now is Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. We were drinking Sun Cruisers all Friday long to watch that Michigan whooping on Sparty. It's all good fun there, but when there is a big game, there's only one way to pair it. It's with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Make sure you guys are going to check them out at the bar when you're going. Make sure to pick up a nice cold one. Or when you're going to the store, pick up a case of Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Best drink in the game right now. We love them here at Woodward Sports, and you're going to love them too. Make sure you check them out.
What up, though, and welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. Easy to watch more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Maybe shame on us for not getting to the positive stuff sooner, but the Detroit Pistons set a franchise record, blowing out the Nets.
Beat that ass.
53?
53.
53.
Largest margin of victory in franchise history.
But what we beat the Bulls by last year? Remember we beat the shit out of the Bulls?
It wasn't 53.
I think that was 48.
48?
That's the number that sounds right, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, you're good. I just remember we had an ass whooping then, too.
Yeah.
Chris, this is your bread and butter. Take it away, brother.
Man, it was a great game because it was just like the thing I've been asking this Piston team to do. I've said it here. I've said it on the Pistons watch party streams and all of that throughout the season is they win all these close games, and it's great. You're getting this rep of in this experience of, intense situations, finding your identity, getting comfortable and confident. That's good for a young team, right? but it's also good for a young team to put away the team that doesn't deserve to be there, that doesn't deserve to be on the court with you. And that's exactly what they did with the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are one of the worst teams in the NBA, and the Pistons blew them out the water. There's been far too many games this season where you've let a team come back and hang. And, yeah, most times the Pistons ended up pulling out a win there. And so you can't complain too much. But the next step for a great team is to put away those teams early, and that's what they did. Cade was on cruise control, 7 assists in the first quarter, or I believe 6 in the first quarter.
Double at halftime.
Yeah, like he was just absolutely cooking, facilitating on cruise control. Duren doing his thing. Duren, I really respected Duren because he knew that coming in after that little bit of I don't want to call it a slump, but a little bit of a setback in January and December. He came out these last couple games and proved why he is an all-star and proved that there should be no question about his all-star status. So he played great, and this was just a good team win. And JB said it too. It's good for the team because all these guys that work their tail off that don't get to play throughout the season, they get a chance to play. And and kind of just do something instead of just sitting there and watching. So it was a great team win, man, and that's all you want. Cruise control and go to next one. And I love that again. I just have to highlight it one more time. Cade Cunningham just not doing the stat padding, right? Like he just did what he needed to do and was out.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Cade's a dog. He is the best two-way player in the NBA.
Yeah.
He has more games of 3 blocks and 3 steals than any other player in the NBA. Him and Victor Wembanyama are the only player with multiple games like that, and he has 3, and Wemby has 2.
Should have had him.
It's awesome to see the Pistons go out there and just dog walk a team like this, especially when it's the poopy, shitty Nets. You needed them to take care of business, and they went out there and executed. You had contributions from everybody on the lineup. And, yeah, obviously you point at Cade Cunningham, you point at Jalen Duren, the 2 all-stars for the Detroit Pistons, but I'm looking at Ausar Thompson and what he did in this game, man, and against the Warriors. This guy is truly building one of the strongest cases for Defensive Player of the Year. Like, he is everywhere. His reaction, his timing, bouncing from player to player, getting in passing lanes, leaving nothing unturned defensively. It is extremely impressive to watch him work on that side of the court. And he's been getting more aggressive offensively. Maybe that bank shot from 3 at half court will get his jump shot moving a little bit, but it's awesome to see Ausar go out there and just dominate teams.
That was a gangster-ass play. Just ripped it from him.
Yeah.
Tossed that bitch up. Chris, I didn't watch the second half, or at least the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Did Ivy get some run, or did he play his usual 21?
So I didn't see it either. I was leaving it was my grandma's birthday. Shout out to my grandma. She just turned 92 yesterday, so I didn't get to see the fourth quarter because it was, it was a wrap by that point. It was crazy, too, how fast that game, went out. And shout out to Danny G in the chat. He said that we beat the Bulls by 40 last year and the Pelicans by 46. Yeah, I knew there was a number in the 40s, but I did just 48 sounded right to me.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, man, this was absolutely impressive for the Pistons to just again put away the team that doesn't belong, not put extra miles. And again, it's like games like this. Again, I go to superstars like Trae Young, guys like Luka, that throughout the season, when they have the chance to get 50, they take the chance to get 50. What I like about Cade Cunningham is that Cade does what he needs to do and gets out. He's like, if I could just exert dominance for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and this game is over, let's do that. So I can save myself for the rest of the season. He's not in there, looking to get those historic numbers every night. Like, he's just doing what he needs to do to get the team to stack up wins and get themselves and his body in the right position for playoff basketball. And that's really one thing that I want to emphasize.
His passing, his playmaking has been unreal lately. I think there was one, against the Warriors. They had him on the baseline, right out of bounds, just bounced past it right into Isaiah Stewart for a finish. Like, he's been even yesterday on the fast break.
Yeah, that football throw to Javante.
Yeah, dude.
Did you see the clip?
He's been nuts.
He leads the NBA in total assists.
Yeah.
Did you see
I think assists per game too.
By like a lot.
Yeah.
Like the next place is, I think, Keldon Johnson is second. And then obviously Jokic is going to creep back in with missing all those games with the injury. But Cade's over 400. Nobody else is.
Yeah, no, he was awesome. And did you guys see on the broadcast how they showed he practices that like football pass that he did to Javonte Green?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude,
He's leading assists per game too.
Yeah,
9.8.
Well,
Luka 8.8, right behind him.
my boy said this today, and I know you hate this because he's actually not the dude who said the Tatum thing originally. But he said something about Cade.
That was you.
You said it.
Well, no.
Don't try to off it like you didn't fucking say
No,
it.
You were the guy that said
No,
you
said
run back
that.
to
You
the
stood
tape.
on business about it for like 2 years.
No, I did. Yeah, I did agree with it, but he was the one who first said it to me.
God.
I agreed with it 100%. Go back to the tape. Go back to the tape. I swear on my
I'm
life.
pretty sure we have it on tape. Cause
Yeah, exactly. You have it on tape that I was talking hoops with my boy. And this is not that guy, but this is gonna be kind of in that vein that may get you upset that I like. Is he said
you're trying to Epstein file your bad
Every
takes,
time
dude.
Chris has a bad take. Yeah, it was my boy's take originally.
What is this gaslight going on? That's the only time I've ever
trying
done
to
that.
redact his fucking bad takes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've been saying that from the jump.
It was the Wax Museum Jonah Hill.
Yeah, dude.
He said it first.
I had a dream that
generational gaslighting here, guys. Take
No,
notes.
it's not.
This chat.
Yeah, chat too.
Chat, are we gaslighting Chris right now? Yes or no? Or is he gaslighting us?
You
saying
dead ass said
the
that.
original guy who had the take wasn't me.
That's so crazy.
That's literally what I said. Was when we started that conversation. Is I was talking hoops with my boy Josh, and we were talking about it, and he brought that analogy up, and I was like, I kind of like it. I was like, I kind of like it. I watched some tape, and I went with it. But I said that the very first time I talked about it, so you can find that episode and say that. And somebody in the chat will
move on, dude. What were you saying?
You guys were the one that made it a thing. But
yeah, actually, somebody else told me that they graded Petzing a C-. And
Yeah. It's actually my friend that liked Calvin Shepard as defensive coordinator prospect, not me.
All right. Can I say what I'm supposed to say without having to just defend myself from
my
this
boy
gaslighting?
Steve said Malik Willis was going to be the man.
Big Malik Willis guy, my boy
Y'all
Steve.
got it.
What is it?
Y'all got it.
Come on, man.
You guys got it. Like,
all right, we got it.
Yeah.
Jalen Duren's an all-star, and it's the first time that the Pistons have had 2 all-stars since 07-08, and that should mean something to me, man.
It's dope seeing Duren's reaction live.
It was dope seeing Duren's reaction. I think there's 6 first-time all-stars this year.
He made it over Mobley.
Yeah. As he should. He's better than Evan Mobley.
For sure.
People were tripping about Denny Avdia over Kawhi.
Yeah, Denny Avdia was promised an all-star spot.
No, I will say though that team world though is
spot 3,000 years ago, dude.
That team world though is like a very talented like top 7 or 8. It's like I think 8 stars are international, 8 all-stars are international this year. That's like a loaded squad too when you talk about like
Shea and Giannis and
Luka, Jokic, Wemby.
Yeah, Jokic, Wemby. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm excited to see this new format for the All-Star game. It should be pretty good. Denny Avdia, I hate watching that guy play basketball, man. He's worse than Shea with like the foul baiting and the flopping and shit like that.
I've only watched him that one time against the Pistons, and it was a lot of that.
Yeah.
He had like 17 free throws.
He had. I think he has more foul attempts drawn than SGA. He did at one point in the season. I don't know if that's still true, but he did have more foul attempts like per game than.
Did you guys see what I said in the group chat earlier? Who congratulated?
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's pretty crazy.
What a time!
But no, I like that the NBA's kind of like trying different shit with the All-Star game.
Yeah,
because they realized that it's ass and like it needed to be fixed.
What is it? What are they doing this year?
It's like 3 teams.
East, West, and World, right?
Yeah, East, West, and World.
Oh, that's why he made the All-Star team. Then they had to make. Yeah, had to.
Well, no, he made it as a West All-Star.
No, I know, but they need a world squad, right? I mean, they had to.
Yeah, but he was on the West team graphic, so I got to figure this out because I don't actually.
He's a starter.
No.
Obviously, a starter.
He's a reserve for the West All-Stars.
That's what I'm saying. They need another world guy. They need to make enough guys.
Yeah, but I think they're saying he made the West roster because he's listed as a Western Conference All-Star reserve. I don't know. I
think they're all listed under East West. No.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it's broken down or.
I think they're still East-West, and they divvy it up from there, no? I mean, maybe. I don't know.
That could be it. But.
I can't believe Smitty said that.
Jess Spence in the chat says, I like to say and give praise to you guys. My favorite duo to listen to compared to the other shows. Just saying. We appreciate you, Jess Spence.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate
Jesse Spence.
Jesse Spence. There was one more thing I was going to ask, and I completely whiffed on it. I think it was an Ivy thing.
You did ask about Ivy. I didn't watch the fourth, so I didn't know if he got run.
I mean, is he up in the? I don't know, dude. We're fucked.
He's gone.
I genuinely did feel bad for him. Probably last night watching Cade and Duran get those All-Star nods because he's supposed to be like one of those ones. And just didn't pan out. I guess that's where we could go to Aaron on because Aaron is an Ivy guy. Can I tell you this, Aaron, and get your reaction to it? I think Jaden Ivey has screwed the Detroit Pistons at the trade deadline because he hasn't upped his value at all.
Your mic's me, yeah.
It's not the worst issue to have. I mean, you're looking at a team. We're first place in the East. I mean, our worst issue is that Jaden Ivey needs to play better. We're in a good position, you know. So he still has an opportunity if he doesn't get traded to, you know, come into the second half and try to, you know, continue playing better. You know, basketball narratives go day by day. So if he has a couple good games in a row, we're right back on track, you know, so that's really all it takes. And I know I'm a Jaden Ivey fan, so I'm always pushing for the positive, you know, but it is what it is right now, you know. What he scored like last game, like 8 points or something like that.
I'll check right now. Yeah, 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it was 8 points.
Fuck.
But it was like 2 games before that he had a good game, you know. So he's coming back in. He's in a perfect position. You have a mentor like Cade, who's, you know, they have a good relationship. So, I mean, just at this point, if he doesn't get traded, we just got to let it pan out. But, you know, I don't think nobody's really jumping off the ship or anything right now. We're doing great. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't complain. You can't complain.
He did have the lowest box plus minus, though. It was positive. It was positive. But it was the lowest. It was tied with Stu for the lowest, +8.
I saw
in a 53-point win.
Yeah, I saw Jalen Duran's was like +42 at some point.
God damn!
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the file numbers right now. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of his box score. It was like halfway through the third quarter.
Duran was +42.
Jeez.
Cade,
he finished +42.
Asar was +43.
Damn. God damn.
Well, I was gonna say
they outscored him by like 30 points in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Right.
Once Cade sat out with the double the first half again, that fucking sick.
Oh, I apologize, Mr. Ivy. Dennis Jenkins had +6, so he was the lowest. But Ivy was second with +8. Stu had +9.
MPJ sat out that one for personal reasons. He's for sure getting traded. Fingers crossed to Detroit. Are you guys good with Unky T?
I mean, Tobias is playing well, but I would like MPJ for sure.
That's where I'm at, too.
It would almost like, I don't want to say solidify that you're winning the East, but you would by far be the best team in the East.
What kind of contract is he on, Chris?
He is on a 2-year contract. He's on a 2-year contract, so you have him this year, next year, and then you'd have to re-sign him.
So you'd have to get some picks there.
Yeah, you'd have to, but not bad. Not like a contract that obviously a good contract, and you probably don't have to, at that point, he's 30, you probably don't have to sign him to the biggest contract. But if you only give up a first or two for it, I'm good with just, even if it's a 2-year rental, and then reassessing the market from there. But he fits with this team. Did you guys catch what JB said? I talked about throwing that clip.
Did you get the video?
Yeah, I did.
Run it.
I did. Look at this. This was very interesting. So it's a little quiet, but so I got bumped up here. But
he's telling Trajan.
This is something that JB said.
For a dynasty to take place, you have to be really good and you have to be really lucky. And, I think what you look over the past 5 or 6 years now, how it's been a new champion every year. I think that's great for the league because it puts pressure on teams to go for it because the opportunity is there. So,
Yeah, I didn't really hear.
Okay, so what he said was I love the place the NBA is in because there's been 5 or 6 new champions in the last 5 or 6 years, and that puts a lot of pressure on teams to go for it because the opportunity is there.
Sorry.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I got distracted. But yeah, come get your haircut.
That's kind of.
It's on. He's right.
That's a Dylan Larkin move right there. Is it not?
I mean, me and Trajan are boys, so I can see how he's feeling. You know, I made him laugh the last time I was at a Pistons game. So,
but JB's kind of saying like,
kind
of got to go make that run,
do something, and he's right.
I love that.
I
love that my coach ain't playing that bullshit. And he's politicking for the move.
I want one of these teams in Detroit to make a move at the deadline and push them over the top when they have the ability to, when they have the contracts lined up, and they have the freedom to be able to go out and get an impact piece at the trade deadline when you're already the best team in the East. I don't think there's anything anybody could tell me that would make me believe that not making a move is a good idea.
Do you think
I
it's
think
more
they're
likely?
gonna do it? I'm looking at last year. They made a move for Dennis when it was still you're teetering on going. You didn't have to go get Dennis. You're still probably gonna make the playoffs. You got Dennis to maybe make a push to do something a little bit more than just the first round, and that was just last year, just getting the taste of it. I think Trajan's gonna do it, maybe depending on what he needs to give up to do it, but and your coach is asking for it as well.
I mean, look, guys, like
your coach fucking deserves it. By the way,
we've said it that the East is probably never going to be more open than it is right now. Yes, this team is young, so this Pistons team could get better. But guess what? You're probably going to have one of a healthy Tatum, Giannis, Halliburton, or all 3 of those guys next year. Plus obviously teams rise and fall all the time. So who knows what the next team that could be forming is. Like, I don't see a world in which you don't look at this opportunity and go, this might be the best chance the Pistons have at getting to the NBA Finals. It doesn't mean it's the only chance.
Could be.
But it could be the best. It could be the best chance, and I think it's very likely that it's the best chance for this team because none of these teams scare me. New York and Cleveland don't have a dog in them. Boston, their superstar wants to play supportive stay-at-home boyfriend. Like, the East is wide open. You have to take advantage of it. Absolutely.
I agree.
DNC ENT, I traded for MPJ and 2K during BDE. Got Cam Thomas with them. Went back-to-back championships. 8-1, a combined 8-1 against OKC, and PJ was unhappy and refused to resign. I'll take it. Give me the rings.
Yeah.
Give me the
what
parades.
The fuck? I don't care.
Don't give a fuck.
If you win a contract or you win a championship, see you later. Like,
does anybody know the last year we won a playoff series?
2009.
I think it was 2008.
2008, yeah.
Damn, 20 years
09
ago.
we lost in the first round.
Almost 20 years ago.
We've been getting Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin hoops ever since.
Shout out.
Yeah, we did go up
Blake
against
Griffin
the Cavs
guy.
a lot.
Yeah. I appreciated an all-NBA player when we had him. So I don't understand that take by you.
Let's go to break.
Tell us about BlackRock and Art and Jake's.
I will tell you guys about BlackRock and Art and Jake's when I damn well feel like it. All right? Which is now. Looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Head to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Rock this Valentine's Day with the hottest steakhouse around. The only thing hotter than your date is a steak on the stone. Bring your loved one in for a night to remember this Valentine's Day. Call now to reserve your priority seating. That's expert advice, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. And you get 20% off. Did I mention you get 20% off? All you got to do is mention Woodward Sports and get 20% off your total food bill just for our listeners. We're hooking you up. Take the lady or husband, whatever, take them out. Dolphin, whatever I identify as. I'm Black Rock for the Steak on the Stone. Have a great time.
And Art and Jake's.
Come on. Listen. It's a sports bar atmosphere with fine dining. You can't have it any better than that.
It's true.
You really can't. You want somewhere to go watch the game? I'm always down for it. But if you're drinking while you're watching the game, you need something to hold that alcohol in. Why not eat some of the best food around at Art and Jake's? It's my damn spot. For UFC, NFL, my boys want to go somewhere for the Super Bowl. Fuck it. I'm texting the group chat today. Let's go to Art and Jake's. I'm being dead ass about that one. Why not? I'd rather go eat something good if we're going to sit around and drink, watch football. Listen, 22 draft beers, 80 TVs wall to wall, and the best menu around. It's Art and Jake's. Check them out.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing
Hold up.
clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill sub-zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill sub-zero.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
The best lawyer in the game, not even close. He's going to do everything in his power to fight for you. Ven Johnson. Check him out at venfights.com. And it is the fighter that you want in your corner because he's going to do everything if you get into any legal trouble whatsoever to make sure you come out on top. It's Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law, or check him out at venfights.com.
And Gold Crown.
Gold Crown, ladies and gentlemen, is a Michigan brand through and through. They've been around since the caregiver days. Try out their new infused gummies. Made for you. Keep your vibe relaxed. And they also got the pre-rolls that hit hard on the lines linebacker. Find Gold Crown dispensary near you. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown. Mailbag. What's better? BlackRock or Art and Jake's? I say it's a vibe thing. Like, I think if you want something fancier, something classy for date night, it's BlackRock. Without a shadow of a doubt.
For sure.
And honestly, I'm even thinking about going there for a game. We got all you can eat ribs is insane.
Ribs are so
That's
good.
a game day thing.
So good.
But if you want to, get rowdy, cheer for your team, slap some hands, after you scored a couple touchdowns, a couple 3-pointers, fucking Art and Jake's.
Art and Jake's.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
No, that's a good take.
Without doubt. Mailbag. Spencer.
Yes.
The same people that said the Pistons shouldn't make any moves is the same people that got pissed because the Lions didn't make any moves. Whatever the Pistons do, I'm down for it. That's from Steve O'Bady.
Cash.
I agree.
Spencer, do you think it's more likely the Wings make a... Who do you think makes a bigger move, the Wings or the Pistons?
Probably the Wings.
Probably equally as small.
They're both big.
They both listen very well.
They both, yeah.
I think the Pistons have bigger odds of making.
They both have great personalities.
They both have great personalities.
They both get the job done.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
They won't be too much.
You should see their hip movement, though. But, no, I think the Red Wings make a more impactful move, I think.
Is MPJ an upgrade over Tobias?
Yes.
No. Of course he is.
Does MPJ play defense?
No.
Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Kind of to an extent. Like, you're not going to be a historic defense with MPJ, but you still can be a great defense with all of the weapons you have around. I think that's one of the reasons why the Pistons are the second best defense in the NBA is because they just don't have like a terrible mismatch hunting defender. Even Duncan Robinson has been good enough in spurts, but you throw Duncan and MPJ, and even with those great defensive weapons around you, yeah, you'll still be a very good defensive team, but you lose that elite tier probably in getting MPJ. But you obviously get a lot offensively. So I think it would balance out.
See, I don't agree. I don't think replacing Tobias with MPJ would make you that much worse of a defensive team. I think you would still be an elite defensive team with the guys you have, with Asar Thompson and Ron Holland and Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren and Kate Cunningham. I don't think Tobias is some defensive stalwart. I think he's better than MPJ, but I don't think it's.
He makes a better effort.
Yeah, I think he would show some effort on defense.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's the thing that's like. I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a drop off.
I think I saw in the Rockets game, was that 2 weeks ago now? Because Tobias, let's not cap. He's on for a reason. He's up there. He's almost my age, 73. And I saw it against like those stretch fours that can get to the rim a little bit. He's a little delayed on that. KD obviously different specimen than most, but he's up there too. So I do think MPJ could keep up with those guys a little better, maybe on the perimeter. We'll see, though. I mean, let's not forget, he won a championship in Denver. And the similar like basketball, like team basketball. Defensive play, too.
Yeah.
I think people are discounting that part with MPJ. I mean, that's a guy that's done it. Talking about experience, I mean, Tobias brings experience, yeah, but MPJ has like championship experience.
Yep.
I value that.
Yeah, no, he's like I said, he's still, in my opinion, he's a great move. And I don't think the market is going to be more than 2 firsts for him, plus, whatever the filler is. Because, again.
Tobias and who?
It would be probably. I mean, contractually, you wouldn't need more than Tobias to make it work.
Yeah, but I mean, they want. Well, I guess
maybe
they probably
Tobias
still want
and
to tank.
Ivy.
Maybe they take. Maybe you can trade Ivy because they want to tank.
Yeah. But they wouldn't want Ivy because they just drafted 5 guards.
No, yeah, I already talked to Cuckoo. Said that he talked to somebody from over there, and they said they got 50 fucking point guards already.
They just drafted 100%. They just drafted 5 guards, so they're not interested in getting a guard. Plus, I'm calling my shot with one of them. That Igor kid he's gonna be a baller. I really like his game.
When does it happen? Good. Yeah, my friend Steve.
Yeah.
said Igor is gonna be the man.
I really like that Igor guy.
I have a Nets guy.
Mailbag, how confident do you feel about Kate Cunningham winning MVP? Asking because I put 25 at plus 2,000.
He's probably not going to win MVP.
No, he doesn't have the narrative push, but you're seeing it right now because the fact of the matter is, like, can somebody make a case for somebody winning MVP over Cade other than SGA right now? You can't. But why is it on every poll Cade's still like 7th to like 5th? It just shows you that the NBA like voting media is not there with him. He doesn't have the narrative yet, which is fucking ridiculous because 2 years ago his team was in the absolute gutter. And now for them to be where they're at and the system that it's built on, like, we know how important Kate Cunningham is to this team. There is no excuse. The wins are there. The performance is there. There's no reason why Kate Cunningham should be lower than 2 on an MVP ballot right now. There just shouldn't be. Jokic missed games. Wemby's missed games. Everybody's missed games. Why is Kate Cunningham lower than number 2 on MVP polls? That shows me right there that he's not going to win this year because it should be a 1-2 race right now.
That's a great point. Mailbag, who's the first rapper to name drop MPJ?
Boldy James. He drops every week.
Damn. That'd be tough.
Yeah. Or Sada Baby. Sada Baby. He makes a lot of Pistons
raps. It's going to be Boldy or Babytron.
Oh, Babytron. Yeah, that's another good call.
Babytron's early on Cade.
Yep.
Well, folks.
Enough with the gay jokes.
Except from your gay broke self.
Hey, Lokes. For Easy. For Aaron, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer with the Heavyweights. We appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button.
Love you
guys. See y'all
guys
tomorrow. Peace.